Now, first of all, I've seen so many of you in this first box. In this first box, I've seen so many of you write uh, what is the thumb circumference, or just the question that you had in that questionnaire. It's not about asking Holly, what is your thumb circumference? Yes? I'm not interested in that. We've already collected that from everyone. What we're interesting to find out from all that data that we've got entered, what is the average? So the correct question is, how do we ask a statistics question? I wonder what the average thumb circumference of a year 9 student is. That is a continuous, so the thumb circumference is a continuous type of data. I want to know something discrete. Yes, numerical, but discrete. I wonder what the average number of pairs of jeans a year 9 student has. All right. Why is it discrete? Because there is no such thing as 5.37 pairs of jeans. You can either have one pair of jeans, two pairs of jeans, three pairs of jeans, four pairs of jeans, five pairs of jeans. Yes, that's all you can have. Now, the second box. In the second box, all right, when it says data type means, is it numerical, is it categorical? Guys, do you realize that I'm doing this for your own benefit and that I'm taping this now? Even telling you off right now. Yes? Ask yourself if you deserve this. If you deserve me doing this for you, taking you through everything you need to do. All right. Circumference of thumb in centimeter. That's the quality variable. You understand? Another numerical type of data is number of genes. So these three ones at the top are the first ones which I'm addressing. Categorical, ethnicity. Yes, that's the quality variable. So under ethnicity, you may enter South African, Romanian, Ukrainian, English. Yes, are we clear? You select from the box. If it's available in the box, you selected whatever was available. If it wasn't available, there was another box which said, other. All right. And then you can come up with some other data types and quality variables, like number of heads, which is a numerical variable, height in centimeters, which also is a numerical variable, but it's continuous. Categorical, are you wearing a watch? And you had two options, yes or no. Cool. Now we get to data collection. If I press here, that takes me straight to the NZGrapher app, web app. Yes? All right. So now that I've opened NZGrapher, variable investigated. What did I investigate? The first question was about thumb circumference. Yes? What kind of graph am I expecting to get from that? So to make it more clear and see how you are being given suggestions, we go to NZGrapher, we go into Data Display Explorer, and we enter thumb circumference. What is your left thumb, the circumference of your left thumb. Yes? What kind of variable is it? Huh? It's numerical. So I click numerical there, and I already have some suggestions there. Yes? The first suggestion is dot plots. Yes? Now I enter that into my box and whisker and dot plots. Yes? What kind of information do I gather from that? I can get the minimum, the lower quartile, the median, upper quartile, maximum, and the shape. Yes? That's what you can get from that type of graph. All right. Now, I want to give reason for selecting the average and graphs that you did. So what did I do? Thumb circumference, dot plots and box and whisker. And now it says reason for graph type. Yes? And I've got a lot of stuff there, which I can get where? See over here where it says types of graphs and when to use them. Yes? All right, so if you click on that and you look for dot plots, which one is dot plots? This one here. All right, I highlighted all of it, copy, and then go back to where I was and simply have it pasted here. Yes? Why have I chosen that type of graph? Useful when finding the range, mode, mean, and median of a set of data. Easy to identify outliers and clusters. An outlier is a piece of data that is set far apart from the rest of the data. A cluster is where data tends to group together. Best to use this graph when you have a small range. Okay? So all of that is already there. You just need to know where to look for it. Yeah? The same thing you do. What is the next one? Number of genes, same. Box and whisker and dot plots. Yes? The information you can gather from that type of graph is also minimum, lower quartile, median, upper quartile, maximum, and shape. Yes? And underneath here is the same kind of information that you need to fill in. Main ethnicity. I want to know what is the predominant. Can anyone tell me what predominant means? Yes? Most common. Yes? Main ethnicity. Yeah? And I use either a bar graph or pie chart. Yeah? What information can I get? Percentage of each ethnicity. Only that. I can also get number and percentage. Number and percentage of each ethnicity. Okay? And then I've got all these other ones. I haven't completed them because I don't want to run out of variables to investigate. I still want you to have something available to investigate. I'm just giving an example here. Okay? Cool. Now, for those of you, which I hope are most of you, you want to enter the analysis in this page. Okay? So what do I need to add first of all inside this page? Yes, graphs of what? So what was the first thing I wanted to investigate? I just go at the top and see what was my first question. Circumference of my thumb. Yes? Cool. Now I go back to this guy and I change, no, we've already got that. Numerical, I click on that. What else do I need to know? I want to see, so I've got the dot plots. I want to have the box and whisker graph attached to it. I also want the summaries, and I also want the shape outline. All right, if I look at the shape, what do I notice? It looks like it's very symmetrical, but look at this guy here, yeah? 12 centimeters. 12 centimeters is about this much, okay? So can anyone have a thumb that is that thick, that has a circumference of 12 centimeters? I don't think so.
Maybe if I did it like around here, at the bottom.
So that must have been, so that is a source of making errors. So you can write about that in your analysis. Yes, but for now, if I take it out, my graph will end here. What will the shape look like? Symmetrical or skewed? And if it's skewed, to which side? It's skewed to the left. It's got a tail to the left. Yes? If I'm taking that thick thumb out, okay, that measurement, if I take it out, yes? All right. So what do I need to do now? I need to get all this into my page. Okay? So I snip all that. Yes? And I've got everything I need. I've got the summaries, I've got the graphs, I've got the shape, everything is there. All right? And now I can enter that, just paste it in there, of what is the circumference of your left thumb. I can even add before that my question. What was it? I wonder what the average thumb circumference of a year 9 student is. So let's copy that. Yes, and that is my first investigation. Yes, so let's number that. Yeah. I wonder what, and let's bold it and make it a little bit bigger and font. Yes. That's my first question. And then I produce the graphs. What does the graph tell me? From the graph, yes? What can you tell me from the graph?
I've got some spare ones of these in case you needed them.
Thank you. What can you tell me from the graph, guys? That the minimum thumb circumference is what? 2 centimeters. Yes, and the max is what? Is 12 centimeters. Can I say anything about that? Yes? Huh? The 12 centimeters, which seems unrealistic, or maybe, yes, or maybe
Some mistake. Or
the measurement, yes, has been done incorrectly. Yes? Yes.
The median is 6.
All right. Next thing. The median times circumference is 6 centimeters. Yes? And the middle 50% of students have a thumb circumference between what and what? 5.65 centimeters and 6.95 centimeters. All right. 5.65, that is the lower quartile, and 6.95 centimeters, that is the upper quartile. Yes? What else can you tell me? The shape of the distributions of the shape of the distribution of the thumb circumferences looks symmetrical. Yes? Come on. Although, if I were to take out the 12 centimeter measurement, the distribution would look how? Skewed to what side? Yes, it's going to have a tail to the left. All right. Now, those of you who might aim for excellence, yes, I also wonder how the average of girls compares to that of boys. Yes? And what do I do now? I go back to NZ Grapher and I add that another category by which I want things to be sorted. So I've got what is the circumference of the thumb. I got dot plot, and underneath here in the left hand side I select what? What do I select? Yes, gender. What is your gender? All right. And again, I take a snip of that. And I add it to the bottom of my yes. And now what can you tell me about this? They both look symmetrical. There is a huge overlap. The interquartile range of boys is greater than that of girls. Interquartile range is the range between lower quartile and upper quartile. So this one is greater for boys than for girls. The medians, yes, the medians are 6.05, very similar. All right. So can I say, now there is one thing you have been used with in mathematics, that you need to come up with an exact answer. Yes? All right, in statistics, there's another answer which is acceptable, not just acceptable, it's very valid. And that is, I cannot tell. So when things look like this, you've got a lot of overlap between the two boxes. You've got almost identical medians. Yes, the correct answer is not that there is no difference. I cannot tell that there is a difference. Yes, I cannot tell. So remember that. Yeah. And again, you make all those comments underneath the graphs. Like the analysis. What is the interquartile range of boys? What is the interquartile range of girls? Which one is bigger? What is the median of boys? What is the median of girls? You've got them all there. You just need to look at the graphs. What do the shapes look like? To me, they look both very, so that the female ones, yeah, it looks like it's a little bit skewed to the left. Even the male ones, if we said we take the 12 one out, it's going to be skewed to the left. Very kind of symmetrical here, but with a lot of values towards the lower circumference values. Yes? And the conclusion is, I cannot tell that there is a difference between boys and girls. Yes? Cool.